कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We were seeing the various facets or personalities of dharma. Dharma is that through which a person is more qualified. The qualified person means which invites some kind of uplifting person or uplifting situation. When my mental qualification is more, when I say more means the capacity to hold the bigger thought for a longer time. When a person has dharma, so he has the capacity that his higher thoughts don't slip away. See, Kumbhakaran also had love for Bhagavan Ram. And when Ravan woke him, so he was angry on Ravan. Sat Jagadamba Haranehu, he said, you kidnapped the mother of the whole woman. Ab chaho kalyan, you want auspiciousness now. We are very happy. In Valmiki Ramayana also you heard the character of Kumbhakaran was better than character of Ravana. He never hatched any conspiracy. He had no ill feelings towards Bhagavan Ram. But his problem was that higher thought was not staying in his mind. Immediately when this was said, so Ravana said, get sufficient lunch, buffaloes and barrels of wines you get. He knew their weakness and he changed. So dharma is that through which you don't drop the bigger thought. And therefore in Gita, 13th chapter, Sthairya has been mentioned. Sthairya. Amanitvam, adambhitvam, ahimsak, shantirarjavam, acharyopasanam, shaucham, sthairya. So there has to be stability. If this is not there in a person, he will do good but for a short time. That means inner strength is lacking in a person. And when inner strength lacks, so the person is not inspired for a long time to do something bigger. He does. His love is unstable. His nishtha his commitment is not there. His non-committed personality comes out when dharma is not there in us. if these thoughts are missing in a person, which we'll see now more, you will feel that at the end of the life, I have not been able to perform anything very big for a longer time. There is no collection in my life. Everything was short-lived. There is no big reservoir in my mind of some bigger thoughts. And same problem was with many people, you will see that. So dharma keeps your mental strength. Teacher gives the thought, or the scriptures give the thought. I hold it for a longer time. Adharma means adharma means that habit to drop something bigger. I had thought something, but I dropped it. I have such nature. Like yesterday you saw Damaha was there. Ab if organs are not controlled, the person will drop the bigger thought. If Shama is not there, then a person will be leaving the thought. Bhagavan Ram did not drop the thought of love for Kekayi. He did not drop the reverence for his father whole life. Even he knew that my father may not be right here what he did. But his other buddhi didn't come down. His love for Sitaji didn't go down even Sitaji was not there, and he didn't marry anybody else. This is a thought of dharma. Not that he was not asked to marry. He was asked to marry. After all, he was a king, and king had many. There's a tradition of having many queens. When Dasharathji had many kings. Shall I tell the name? I don't want to disturb your faith on Dasharathji. Shall I tell it? How many queens he had? 700. Four, what you see, 3, 4 were the main ones. And his son could have followed the suit, but my father had 700, I could have 3, 4. But he remained committed to his love. This was the firmness of Bhagavan Ram. Satya Sandra Gurai. Even when Sitaji was in Valmiki's ashram, and after she took Samadhi, after that also, you are not known by what good you do. You are known by which action you could not stop till the end of your life. फिर से बोल देते हैं. You're not known that you donated something. No, you kept on donating or not. Or you loved certain person, or you loved. Did your love ever diminish or not? Or you never spoke lie. No. Can you maintain this for a long time or not? For some time everybody is good. Even dog, cats are good for some time, I see. They're also good for some time. They also wag their tail. That is not a big deal. Ravana became good for some time. Our goodness does not have stability, permanency, long life. And whatever good I did, that gets spoiled by a few split seconds of not so good moments. And therefore we have lot of ups and downs. So dharma is that liver kind of thing which keeps, it doesn't allow the mental thoughts to come down. It's higher thought catching and holding device in spite of problems. One person used to have darshan of Banke Bihari. Banke Bihari in Vrindavan. He used to cross Jamna ji is there. So this is the time of rain. Rainy season is in India right now. So terrible rain was there. Somebody died in his house also. We went near the banks of Jamna ji. No boat was there. No boatsman was ready to cross. He had a rule that every night he had to have darshan of Bihari ji. Since 30 years, 40 years. Somebody died, after the death everything was over. He went and stood on the bank. Nobody was there to take him across. He said, no, I have. His thought did not go down after that. This is where I am trying to focus. Ultimately cried and jumped in the river, and ultimately he saw that his front of Bihari himself came and took him. It is not that how good you are. It is more important that what is the extensity of that. 10 days you make the garden beautiful. Only for 1 hour you put on fire. All 10 days hard work is gone. So dharma is the one which doesn't allow the thoughts to break from inside. You are not broken from inside. You don't give up from inside. Let us now see. And such a person, now tell me, such a person. I give you the example of Raja Puru. Yayati's son was Puru. You remember that? He was a Pitra Bhakt. Father's devotee. Was seeing God. And when Yayati said, no, I exchange my youthfulness, you should become old, because he was cursed to become old. So his eldest son was Yadu, from where Yaduvansh has come. Bhagavan Krishna was in Yaduvansh. So first he approached him, Yadu. He said, Dad, are you mad? Don't be so bad. It's not a matter of being glad. I will not be glad in old age. But when he went to his son called Puru, he said, it is my glory to serve you in this manner also. He didn't think that my father is so passionate about it and he is taking away. So this capacity to hold this vritti of serving at that time of such a big sacrifice, he didn't shirk. So you have a special capacity. You are a very sacrificing person. To uphold something, your capacity to sacrifice your comfort, everything is very easy for you. Why people gave their life for the countries? So little dharma equips you to sacrifice little. And after sacrificing little, you have a more capacity to give up after that. But if you go up to this point and then drop it, then your capacity goes away. You are known by how much you can give up. And you are not known by how much you can accumulate. Whether you are a teacher, student, mother, father, any role is there. How much you can give up your personal joy for impersonal satisfaction. I will not give a lot of examples. Raja Shibi was there, Shibi. Pigeon and vulture, Indra and Agni came. Remember the story? His rule was only one. If anybody comes and surrenders to me, I'll always protect him. This was his vow. Indra and Agni said, let us test him, let me see how much he can give up. Ultimately, vulture was attacking this pigeon. So this pigeon fell at the feet of Raja Shibi. He was the ancestor of Bhagavan Ram. Therefore, he says, Shibi is the Diji Harichan Naresa. Sahe Dharamit Koti Kalesa. He said, don't. He said, no, if equivalent meat you can give, then I will give him. That who said? Vulture said. He said, okay. So he put his hand. He said, take my hand. Still the way the scale was down of that pigeon was heavier. Both the hand he put. Both the hand he cut. It may sound very unrealistic for us, but just I'm telling, don't think everybody was like us only. They used to sacrifice a lot. Ultimately, he had to sit. He sat on this scale. Still that pigeon was heavier. He said, okay, you can take me. Then Bhagavan came and he said, to outperform yourself, tremendous sacrifice is required. Comfortably you cannot practice anything bigger. Gurudev did not have a comfortable life. This mission wouldn't have come up. Taponji didn't use a very comfortable life, luxurious life, where he got up at what time he wanted, he slept whatever he wanted. He ate whatever he wanted. Their dharma was very big dharma they had followed. Weakness of a person is that he cannot give up some small cheap joy. Inability to give up something small is weakness of a person. Dharma takes away this weakness of a person. And in any role, more you can bring up this upholding capacity of some kind of values. At the cost of leaving your own small joys. More you will outshine in that role and more other will be very happy with you. People are happy with Bhagat Singh because he gave up his life. Till today also they are happy, they make film on him. Still he is the hero. Because he was 22 when he gave up his life. Willingly. देखा आपने धर्म. He also would have left. So this capacity, if you are doing puja or part or guru bhakti, Ishwar bhakti, any bhakti is there. What is your capacity to give up? What have you sacrificed? Give me your list. Give me your list, what have you sacrificed? Where is your list? Show me your list. Who says? Bhagavan says. As per that, you can be sure that yes. The thoughts which don't allow you to sacrifice, they are called adharma. And to conquer that, we need these particular verses which are there. Because he is not able to hold a bigger thought. Problem is not, you said, no, I will do jap. Problem is not jap. Problem is that I don't leave my jap. I'm not able to hold my jap today. In my house, a lot of guests came. Or I went to the hospital. Or I slept whole day. Whatever the case may be. This is where we are holding power of a higher thought is maintained by these thoughts. And it will not come automatically. It has to be developed by tremendous patience. A lot of perseverance. Let us see now. 26 shlok. Which chapter? 16 chapter. Which canto? Second. First canto. Satyam shaucham daya kshantihi tyaga santosha arjavam shamodamas tapassamyam titiksho paratishrutam. Jnanam viraktirashwaryam shauryam tejo balam smritihi swatantram kaushalam kantihi dhairyam mardamamevacha pragalbhyam parashrayashilam sahat ojo balam yashvagah gambhiryam sthairyamastikyam kirtirmano nahankritihi ete channe cha bhagavan nityayatra mahagunaha prarthya mahattvamichatpihi na viyanti sma karhichita. Shamo damahat, damaha you had seen, na? Last was damaha. 29 are there, you count it, I don't count. So next word is after damaha, tapaha. Very important word is there. Tapaha. Tapa means through which is opposite of patan is called tapan. Through which you won't fall. Through which you are not falling. Understand this, tapasya is very important aspect. What is tapasya? You have heard, but you have to hear more. You keep on hearing. How long I'll keep on hearing? Till you become tapasya. No, why am I tapasya? No, this tapasya doesn't work. More bigger tapasya is required. Sorrow has gone or not? No, then this is a sign tapasya is not there. If pain has not gone, then medicines are still, you keep on taking it. Pain is there or not? Yes. Mind pain is there? Yes. Then you keep on doing tapasya. How much? How much is the pain? That depends on tapasya. If pain is less, then you may do less tapasya. And if you have no pain at all, nobody can disturb you at all. No kam, krodh, lobh, no anger, no frustration, dejection, then you are free from tapasya. I'll give you certificate. This is to certify that this person need not do any tapasya. After that, I'll beat you. Test has to be there before certificate. And shout on you in front of everybody. No, it's okay. No? I will do tapasya. I'll run away. No, that means you don't have. Because tapasya is a very, very important aspect of our life. And let us understand what is it all about. We are all born with lot of defects. We have prarabdha dosh, sharir dosh, man dosh, buddhi dosh, samskar dosh. We are not just born as a simple person. Khali haath daaye hain, khali haath jayenge. This is totally wrong. Yes, external hand may be empty, but you have prarabdha with you, you have samskar with you. As you grow, you know this person was, he was, as a baby, he was so adorable, he has become Rakshas as he grew. So, you can show that. So, we are born with lot of dosh, not dosha, dosh. So, we have lot of faults inside our mind. Faults of fate is there. Fault of fate is weak situations are there. Painful attention seekers are there. I have to give attention to unnecessary people and unnecessary topics a lot. It's called weak prarabdha. Son is not working. Husband is shouting a lot. Wife is cranky. Every day I have to sit with her for 2 hours to explain how your in-laws are good. Money position is not okay. Every time I have to count the money, how much is remaining. When money is less, they count a lot. When more is there, then dhada you can spend. That is called weak prarabdha is there. Prarabdha is not very good in this person. Or body problems are there. Pain is there everywhere. Headache, stomach ache, toothache. Backache. Knees ache. Sitting is a problem. 100 problems, I don't want to tell here. Each disease means attention. Painful body has become a painful attention seeker now. If your knees have no problem, you don't remember knees also. Where is knees? When the knees have problem, just, Hare Ram, Hare. You are holding on to the knees. Holding on what? Huh? Holding on. You are holding on. I can see from here which part of the body pain is there. Headache is there, you hold your head like that. Sometimes I hold my head, they say, you have headache or what? You are doing like that. When you have no headache, you are no conscious of head is also there. Although others say that you have no head. But I also am not conscious that head is there. Toothache is not there, you are not conscious that toothache is there. But when toothache is there, then you will be constantly doing like that. Neck ache is there, you will do like that constantly. So body is a very painful attention seeker if prarabdha of the body is not good. We are not just born, there are hundreds of fruits of action surrounding me, all right. Chalo, worst has yet to come. That is our mind. Terrible, terrible thoughts are there. Frustration, calm, krodh, ये तो हीरो हैं हमारे. Desire is there, anger is there, lust is there. Seeing faults are there. Not doing seva is there. I don't want to serve. I am afraid of serving. I feel I have been given more than others. Others are given this seva, I have been given this seva. I am being taken advantage of. People are using me. I will keep on taking. I am a horrible consumer, very little contributor. It is a fault of mine. Nature should be that I should be, what I am getting, I am giving more to them. And nobody gives to a person. When you serve somebody, it is going to God only. Not that person is getting anything. If I give you something, supposing I gave you $100, I have not given to you, it has gone to God. Nobody saw it, but he has recorded it. And if I cheated you of $100 and you did not know that, so that is cheating from God, not from you. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurev cha. I am the one who is the enjoyer of all the actions that you do. This is fault of mine that I calculate a lot. In giving, I calculate. In getting, I don't calculate. The children also, when parents, they take a lot. But when it comes to giving to the parents, they calculate, why should I give so much of money? Lot of faults are there. I'm giving 1-2 faults. We are not ordinary persons that are born. And every weakness means one source of disturbance for your mind. It's not that you have a weakness and you are a quiet person. Because weakness is when you are out in the world. Weakness means that you are not you are not able, you feel very helpless. Weakness means helplessness. If somebody in front of somebody you are weak, you are helpless in front of that person. Anger is the name of helplessness. I can't do anything. Weakness means you have lost your intellect. Your giving power has gone, that is called weakness. Your pleasing power of the God has gone, that is called weakness. He can't please God on this issue. He is lost now. He has gone in his vicious circle, he has gone into. So we have a lot of weakness, काम, क्रोध, ईर्ष्या, द्वेष, राग, अहंकार, तो पूछो मत. Mental cases are there. Weakness means something which keeps you occupied for a long time without any fruit. It's like a whirlpool which sucks you but gives you only depression and suppression and at the end of the time you feel so dejected, wasted time and wasted thought. No output but terrible input. You gave lot of thought to a certain person, certain topic, got nothing. Rather you got more, you drained out. On that person you give lot of thought. But giving the thought, there is no dividend. मिला क्या आपको? कुछ नहीं मिला. Wastage of time only. Blood pressure हो सब. Hunger went away. Hunger went away. I feel I don't know what to do with myself only. We are not born plains. Please don't forget. Prarabdha dosh, second was body dosh. Third is mind dosh, mana dosh. I compare with somebody. He got more, I got less. Or I got more, he got less. Yeah, I'm so bigger than him. I'm very qualified. I get up early in the morning. He does not get up early in the morning. And each dosh does not diminish till the end of life. For your information. Provided you do one thing, that we'll see. Angry person will be till death, he will be angry person. My God. Yes. It is not going to come down. Oh, that's not a good news. Sad nature is sadness. End of the life he will be sad only. Lusty person will be lusty till the death of this. Last day also lust will come in his mind. ये जाने वाला नहीं है. These are not going to go like that. Then what we are sitting here. We wait, don't go. Please wait, hold on. Don't go. Already our 2 people have gone. At least one person came back. Don't disappear. Arey bhai, you are saying such sad things. I am getting more sad after listening. No, don't be sad. We'll give the solution. Wait. I am just warning that what problem will be there. You have lived with many people. You have seen their nature has not changed so easily. You can see your house also, family also, 40 years, 30 years. Am I right? No? You must have seen your father, mother, uncle, mausa, mausi, chacha, chachi, kaka, kaki, papa, papi, whatever there. So you can have seen there. Buddhi dosh. My God, what a blunt intellect is there. Satsang starts, person dozes off. When you have to start Om Sana Bhavatu, Sana Bhunaktu, the effect of the prayer is so strong. Gaye ho. Or even if you tell also, the person doesn't understand. Even after repeatedly telling the same thing, intellect that I am important, he is not important, I was honored there, I am bigger than him, he works very less, I work hard. This ahankar does not go. Shraddha is not there, faith is not there, sufficient faith is not there. ऐसी बुद्धि है भैया. Notions don't get clarity. After hearing also karma yoga, you will feel what for I am doing, what for is the seva now? What for is my seva? And you can say, no, I am contemplating, meditating, therefore I am not doing seva. It's just to escape the seva. When you are fit for contemplation, God will see that you will come to contemplate only. Don't worry. God will not cheat your contemplation. He will give you a lot of opportunity to. From the system you can decide what is my sadhana sometimes. Right? You can feel this is my sadhana. It is not your sadhana. Sadhana is not decided by reading a book. I can give you 10 books, another sadhana is there. You cannot decide your medicine by reading a medical book. It's your personal body will demand a personal medicines. Buddhi dosh, it forms any notions. Shraddha is less. Guru bhakti is less. Ishwar bhakti is very less. Ashray buddhi is less. I don't feel God can protect me a lot. I don't converse with God. Mind does not have love for God. Attachment is a sign that you don't feel love of God. You don't feel the joy given by God. Therefore you feel joy He can give and not God. Attachment is a sign that you don't feel the joy of Lord. Or you don't feel I can get all the joy from Him, then I am getting from this person, from this world. It is an insult to God's love is called attachment. Neglecting the God's love is called attachment or hatred. And therefore 5 dosh I said. Prarabdha dosh, sharir dosh. Sharir comes in prarabdha that I have differentiated. Third was mana dosh, buddhi dosh. No? Shraddha dosh or ahankar dosh you can get. Ahankar dosh is terrible dosh. I cut myself and then see the world. I cut from God and then read the situation. In my calculation, God is not there. Shraddha is not sufficient. I don't believe anybody knows too much. Gratitude is not in my heart. I get and forget. Absence of gratitude alone comes as lack of faith. It indicates that a person doesn't have gratitude, doesn't have faith in the heart. And therefore all sadhana is very murky, and joy of living a seeker's life is not there. He doesn't have that much of faith or that much of gratitude, or that ahankar is not low. And we enter into this world. Supposing I am a husband also. A husband, if he has also mana dosh and buddhi dosh, wife will suffer. Wife has such a dosh, husband will suffer. Your each fault is equal to sorrow for others. You may not realize it. Because every fault makes you very hard-skinned, thick-skinned. You are insensitive. You are not bothered what others think or what others go through because of my fault. But others suffer. Others have gone through a hard time because of your fault. Yes or no, nobody is saying. I may be unaware, it's my nature, because more fault is deep in my nature, lesser I am aware of it. Lesser is your fault, more you are aware of it. More dirty clothes you put on, lesser you will be aware that I am putting on dirty clothes. The car mechanic is not aware of a dirty clothes. A very nice suit is there, little dirt is there on your coat, you will be more aware and you keep on dusting like that. Your fault others suffer, and your goodness others enjoy. You are not a passive person sitting at one place. Around you there is a vibration of sorrow and joy. Right? Whether it is humility, whether it is arrogance, whether it is calm, whether it is your krodh, whether it is your santosh, whether it is your tapasya, whether it is your knowledge, whether it is your ignorance, whether it is your seva, whether it is your lack of seva, whatever is your tendencies. But when you have defect means very high level of insensitivity to something, some bigness in your life. High level of insensitivity to some big value of your life is called your weakness or defect. That means not having that does not give you sorrow. You don't feel this is the cause of my sorrow. 5 हो गए ना? 5 or 6. अब इतने पे रोक देते हैं, you all forget. And this way we grab and we carry on hold while life, we are dragging it. We are dragging the whole life. And is there a way out? Sir, hello, Hari Om. Yes, may I come in? No. No, I want to come in. Okay, then come in. What is the problem? I want to get out of all these 5 defects. Oh, very easily you can't get out of it. Can I get out? At least I can lessen it, if not, cannot get out. Yes. How? There is only one way, that is called tapa. How we will see it? But if you don't try to get out of, if you don't do this, what I am going to say now, these 5 defects will really pull you 2 down. And whole life problem will be maintained. Like you are walking in the marathon or you are running with a 50 kg load on your back. How tedious, one day passing will be difficult. Ashantasya hi manobharam. When your mind is very heavy, heart is heavy, one day to pass is difficult sometimes. You have experience. Happy days, they go very fast. When mind is heavy, you feel where to run away. Lockdown is there, I can't run away anywhere also. Sometimes I want to take a car and run away somewhere. Where will you run away? This is one of my question is there, I can't run away also. I'm going to think something. Jahan bhi jaoge, these defects will follow you, sir. Your sorrow won't lessen. Now you'll go to botanical garden. Botanical garden or you go to Qutub Minar. Anywhere you go, your mind will be there, my dear. Memory of that person will be there. The person whom you don't like is very close to your heart. Wherever he is, he will be in your heart there also. I don't want to see his face. I know you already have made a nice murti. How can't you see him? You have to see him every day, every moment. Moment you close your eyes, he will be there. Now, what is tapasya? Understand this point now. Oh, two things. First thing, taking out some weakness of 5 places. And second purpose, bringing out some very big thing in your life. Tap sukh prad dukh dos na sava. Tap adhar sab srishti bhavani. अच्छा आपको एक बहुत बढ़िया बात बताते हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू समथिंग वंडरफुल. हाँ, एवरीथिंग व्हाट यू से इज वंडरफुल. नो, नॉट एवरीथिंग इज वंडरफुल, बट what has created wonder in my life, I can tell you. Some wonder is there. I'll not tell every secret of my life, but I'll share certain things. What is that secret? No, please tell, like I'm hearing now. I'm coming forward now. Once I was at some place, I said, okay, I'll sing bhajan. All people came forward. I said, still mic is working. They came too close. As if mic is not working. Look, this Srishti is very beautiful. It can give you any big thing what you want. God is the one who can give you any 3 things. Any big buddhi, any big bhav, any beautiful situation. 3 हो गया ना? बुद्धि, भाव, situation, or any great person around you. And 5th बोल देते हैं, very rare. Even God himself can come in front of you. 5 कर लेते हैं, चलो. God says, see, I have 5 things available in my shop. कोई है लेने वाला भाई? Come, I will give you something. Well, हाँ. There is only you have to know how to take it from him. Because supposing I say any bhav is we don't understand, my mind is not good and I need a bigger mind. In my mind, calm is there, krodh is there. I cannot live with this kind of mind. I want some wonderful bhav, bigger bhav I want. Which bhav you want? I want bhav of total love for everybody. Even if the person, abuses me, still I feel I should love him. Oh. I want total humility. Oh. Yes. I want extreme Guru Bhakti, I want. Oh. Day and night I should just serve the Guru. That much of selflessness I should have. Oh. Yes. I want to love Lord Ram, Lord Krishna so much, like Radha, like Sudama, I would totally for Lord only. Oh, yes. Really? I want very big bhav in my mind. Right now, bhav is there. Right now, don't ask about it. Quite pathetic bhav is there. I see this person's fault, that person's I don't like, I'm very angry on that person since yesterday night. I couldn't sleep last night. Why? So much anger was there, so much anger was there. Whole bed was burning. You could not sleep, no, last night? Not because of anger, I think. Huh? Because of anger? No. इतना भाव घटिया है. We have so cheap emotions today. God must be thinking, कैसा आदमी है ये? And God has to see in my mind and He must be feeling so bad. Therefore, He is not happy with this. So what kind of bhav is there? So cheap emotions, sir. Chi. What is this emotions he has? How bad he is thinking? How cheap he is thinking? How low he is thinking? I gave him free food, free water, free air, free sun, free room. He never remembers me. While remembering also, he is not remembering me properly. Bhagavan, sorry. Sorry, Bhagavan. Please don't mind sorry. Can you take me out of this? Really you want? I can. Can you give me a lot of gratitude in my heart, lot of love for you? सपने नहीं देखें पर दोषा वीत राग क्रोधाः भय क्रोधाः. Can you give me some beautiful love for you, love for Guru? I should be like that saint. Yes. Can you give me? What do you want? Tap. ध्यान देना. Tap means there are 3-4 points in tap. तीव्र इच्छा of something, extreme, intense desire of something bigger. Number 2, for that intense desire, I will go through a process which involves pain as well. For a long time, then that big thought, big bhav will come to me. How many big things I had said? Big bhav, big buddhi, beautiful situation, any great person, and 5th, God only can. Got me? फिर से सुनना. Please get my point again. First is I am dissatisfied with my present mind, present buddhi. Kalidas was dissatisfied with his intellect. Remember the story? I told you the story. He was dullard almost. Foolish person, cutting the same branch in which he was sitting. And when he was insulted by that queen who defeated him, remember the story? I will not tell the whole story, I told you. Then he did Kali Upasana. And because that queen was very scholarly, Vidyottama, and Pandits wanted to take revenge from that queen, therefore they got the most foolish person and got him married. And within few minutes she discovered and she threw him. She threw Kalidas. But already she got married now. It was a bad name she got. Now he was very badly insulted. He was very hurt. He said, but why she threw me? What wrong I did? Then they said, you are dullard and she is highly scholarly. You don't know anything about Sanskrit. And she is a Vidushi of Sanskrit. In the nation, she is one of the best Sanskrit scholars. This hurt him badly. He went to the temple. He started crying in front of Mother Kali. He said, I also want to be bigger and better than her also. Kali Ma did like this. Tivricha, second, sadhan, which involves pain, and do some chanting or do some sadhan for a long time single-pointedly. with this one desire. And after years of tapasya, single-pointedly, I am repeating it, no other thought was there. Same person became Kali, Mother Kali appeared. He said, nobody can touch you also. Nobody can be near to you in writing. You're a great poet will be. He didn't go to any university. The biggest bhav of Ishwar Bhakti, Ishwar Prem, Vishwas, can only be attained through tapasya. Acha, dhyan dena. In Laukik world also, if anybody wants to become a great musician or singer, it's not by putting your name in the newspaper. Tivricha, plus you go through tapasya of music. Go to some musician and learn. How long? 30 years, 20 years. There is nothing called day and night. So anybody sings, I can make it out whether he has done tapasya of music or yes, he aa gaye hain. Temple singer he is. Many come and sing, no, here. Within 10 minutes I can make it out. This person has not gone to any teacher, neither he has done sufficient tapasya. He is only after programs and not after tapasya. He is program oriented. He wants his program more than tapasya. Dikh jata, he doesn't have that gala, he doesn't have that throat of singing. He doesn't do daily riyaz of 3-4 hours. And then after 25-30 years, he may have that beautiful song he can sing. He may. He may not also. Depends on his prarabdha also. Maybe next birth he can be. ध्यान देना, ऐसे नहीं कोई बड़ी चीज मिलती है. In the worldly field also, if you are a businessman, lot of desire to have money, then you have to sit on the shop 5 hours, 10 hours without sleeping, without eating sometime. That is his tapasya. Then he may earn, he may not also. Then also sometimes there is a flop, like present time. So, but point is, supposing I have a bad bhav in me, kam, krodh, irsha, dvesh, ahankar. No educational system can take away this bad emotion. And no money can take away these bad emotions. That you give me $100, I'll take your sorrow for 1 hour. No. Or I'll take away your anger for 2 days. The cheaper emotion does not go from the mind. Only one can take away. Only one is there who can take away your cheaper emotions. Who? God. And one can give the biggest beautiful emotion. You can make it out from the person that he has a very beautiful, I think, God. He has done some tapasya to get this emotion. God has definitely pleased. Too much of faith he has. Too much of faith this person has. That means last birth, definitely he must have pleased somebody. Too much of surrender he has. Oh my God. Udiya Baba was there, he had no anger for whole life. Whole life, not once he got angry. Here not a day passes, 10 times we are not angry. Why? That tapasya he did earlier. He was gifted with this thought of angerlessness by the God. People abused him also, it doesn't matter to him. Seva vritti was so much in him, he started serving the animals also. He started serving everybody in the kitchen. Somebody said, Baba, why you serve? We are all there. So one person used to smoke. He said, why do you smoke then? He said, I cannot live without smoking. He said, I also can't live without serving. The biggest thoughts of serving, of faith. That doesn't come free of cost, that has to come from Ishwar only. Purity was so much. Any woman he saw, he was Devi Upasak. Immediately he saw Devi in them. Matra Buddhi was there. Dhrida Matra Buddhi was there. It doesn't come like that. The beautiful emotion of Ishwar Bhakti, Guru Bhakti, Nirahankarta, which you hear in the scriptures. No university can give, no mall can give, no big country can give, no qualification can give, no amount of studies can give. It can come only through God when God sees that this person has deep desire, followed by sadhana, which involves pain for a long time. After that, he said, after that is my department. Doing is your department. I will take away all your cheap thoughts. Not only cheap thoughts, I will give you some beautiful thoughts also, which you cannot imagine also, that thought I can give you. What bhakti you want, I will give you. What dispassion you want, I will give you. I will give you the dispassion. What Vedanta knowledge you, I will give the knowledge of Vedanta. I know the saints who went in the temple. They hugged the Shivling and cried so much because knowledge was not taking place. Shivji appeared and two shlokas, one shlokas, they said, this is the knowledge. I am giving you the knowledge now. Any question is there, you ask me. This Srishti has a lot to give. Tapasya is the best thing taker, best bhav, one who milks the best bhav from the God. People say, Swami ji, anger doesn't go. What you did? 8 hours you give to get money. What you did to get out of that anger? You didn't give 1 hour also. And ये सब साधन ते नहीं कोई, तुम्हारी कृपा पाओ कोई, unless God intervenes in your mental, emotional life, your weaknesses cannot go. God has to come into it. And to make him interfere in my mental life, this is the way. You got my point? Vidyaranya Swami was there. He wanted a lot of money. A lot of money. He did tapasya of Gayatri Devi. Gayatri Devi came. He said, Varamruhi, ask. He said, no, I don't want. He said, give me that many which doesn't diminish. That is only Brahma Vidya, that is knowledge of the self. He said, give me that only. Kardam Rishi you heard in Bhagavat. He wanted very good wife. Everybody wants wife. Very good wife, but hardly anybody gets. तपस्या तो है नहीं, ऊट पटांग वाइफ आ जाती है. Don't make a cup of tea also. Instead of sugar, they put salt. And they stir it very well. Sugar, they don't stir it properly. Anyway. He did tapasya of Lord Vishnu that give me one wife who can give me a son like Bhagwan. ऐसे नहीं आ जाएगा फुटकर में ये सब. He did tapasya. He had intense desire followed by painful sadhan. He did sadhan with pain. Any sadhan you do long time, it will involve pain. Because you really live everything. Physical pain, emotional pain, every pain is there. Sitting itself is the first pain is sitting only. No sadhana can be done by walking aside. You can't do havan by walking. Well, take havan kund, I am walking, swaha. The one swaha is here, swaha, idhar leo, havan idhar leo. Where you went away? I will hit with the swaha only. Swaha. Lord Vishnu comes and he says, okay, that wife is coming to you. And then Dehuti came to Kardam Rishi. And she was not ordinary looking princess, extremely beautiful. But he was very austere person. He said, I will continue with my own schedule. I won't disturb my schedule. But because wife was great, therefore she surrendered. Surrender means whatever you will say, I'll do. I don't question it. I'm not telling the whole. And then Kapil Bhagwan was born. ऐसे नहीं मिलता कुछ भी छोटा. 5 things I said, no. Very good bhav, very sukshma buddhi, very beautiful situation. Any great person in front of you, who talks to you, who walks with you, who loves you. Last was, Bhagwan himself can come. What was Yashoda ji? Why Yashoda ji had Bhagwan Krishna? Why Bhagwan Krishna was all the time hanging around? Ma. Why? He is the Nayak of whole Brahmand. Yogis also don't have his darshan so easily. What was in cowherd this woman? Why he used to sit and we can't have even one day in your life also Bhagwan comes and eats your naivedya, I will salute you. One day, one time also. Supposing you offer your prasad and Bhagwan comes and you put naivedya in with your hand in his mouth and he eats it. Only one morsel. Well, I don't think so. Mine is a gone case. Bhagwan runs away when I start. My nature is like that. She was feeding every day. Bhagwan was not taking any food from her, other than her. What was in her? So much so that after leaving Vrindavan, Bhagwan left butter. Because the moment he saw butter, he started remembering Yashoda, started crying. So people didn't bring butter in front of him. That was the rule. Unsaid rule was that don't put butter in front of Lord Krishna. Unless you want to make him remember his mother. What was in that woman? She was a Jeev. What was in that? Tapasya was there. Having a very big desire, number one. We don't have a big desire, we are very small thinkers. Noon tel lakdi, little we desire. Our desire is very cheap and low. I want to eat that thing today. We are making that dish. I want to marry that boy. अरे बस इतना ही desire है क्या तुम्हारे पास? You don't know how big your capacity is to desire. Desire something bigger, yaar. No, I want to go to other country. Go now, go right now. Go to China. Don't return back. Don't come here. Flight is started or not for China? Not started. I think they can't take it now. बड़ा घूमने का शौक, यही सब करो. हम लोग क्या डिजायर है? 2 कौड़ी की डिजायर है हमारी. I want to get my son married, my daughter married. बस. I want to have a fame. I want to become famous. I want to get that boy. I want to get grandson. अरे यही सब तुम्हारी 2 कौड़ी की डिजायर है यार. अरे think big. Desire something big. After desiring something big, there is a sadhan. Because you have to call him for that. You will get it. Sure. How long shall I do? Till you get it. And how long will be decided by how much sins you have. More sins you have, more you have to do it. Okay. Got my point? No? Some 5 things I said. I gave the example of Panini also. Many times I gave. Who could not even pronounce Kakha Gaga, couldn't even by heart Gayatri Mantra. Teacher got so dejected, he said, "Bhai Panini, I think you are not meant for studies. Go and do some agriculture, help your father." Boy said, "How bole Vidya?" He went out and came back 5 minutes. Whole palm was bleeding. He cut his hand. He said, "Now Vidya is there, Rekha is there." Guru started crying. He said, "You only can, Lord Shiva can give you that brilliant intellect." That day he ran away to Kailash. Boy, 12-year-old boy. And when he came back, whole world was at his feet. Best thing you cannot get from your effort. It has to come from him. Today we offer pranam to Panini before studying Sanskrit. He became godlike. So biggest bhav of love, intelligence, very great person around you, beautiful situation, 4 things. No? And God himself. This capacity one has to invoke. Okay? It may not be easy. So, tab adhar sab srishti bhavan, even worldly things I just now said, some tapasya is involved. But we need super worldly, ultra worldly things are required to give happiness. Worldly things cannot give happiness. It can give you comfort. What world can give you is the money, car, only body. But going the purity of mind, brilliancy of intellect, too much of faith, absence of ahankar, all these things are world cannot give you. World can give you a lot of knowledge of the worldly things. It can't give you Vedantic knowledge. No university can teach Bhagavat. Thousands of professors may be there, but Bhagavat is not taught there. Bhagavat cannot be taught. Ramayana cannot be taught. Bhakti is not taught in the universities. There is God has to intervene in that area. That is God's area. Big area God has kept. Small you can keep. And he said, only approach me through this tapasya. Tap adhar sab srishti bhavani. Tap bal rachai vidhata. Bhagwan, Brahmaji with tapasya only is does. Tapasya is not, I'm repeating it. Tapasya is not giving pain to your body. Higher thought, higher desire regarding intellect, regarding bhav, regarding good situation, regarding very great person around you who loves me, loves you, regarding God himself around you I add it. Vaikunthavasi Bhagwan I don't need. I need God in front of me. I need great person in front of my eyes who I can talk, walk, laugh with, cry with. Who can take away my sorrows, who can give me wonderful thoughts, who can embrace me. This won't come just like that. Bhagwan says, this is all my department. And if you don't have good thoughts, too much of faith is there. Who does so much of seva? Too much of faith is required. Too much of love is required. Too much of devotion is required. One person was there in South India. He couldn't chant more than 14 shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Tata shvetai he yukte mahati syandane stitau. He started crying badly. Moment he saw that Bhagwan Krishna is coming with Arjun, he couldn't read. They complained to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He went, he said, start. Moment the shlok came, he started crying. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, he got the whole Gita. You foolish scholars, you think you know it, but he has already got it. Because the amount of love he has, Bhagwan will not leave him ignorant. That is too much of love he has. That means Bhagwan himself has given him so much of love. Even love for God can be given by God, not by human being. Intellect to attain Him can be given by Him only. You cannot put by effort. You are putting a lot of effort. Your effort won't work. What? Supposing somebody comes to me and says, Swamiji, I want this meaning of this shlok. I said, bhai, come tomorrow. And next day morning I got up. I saw outside the gate he is standing still. I said, I told you come tomorrow. He said, no, unless you tell, I will again. Again he is there. Tell me after 2-3 days, my desire to give him that knowledge will be more or not. Tab, he alone can take your fault. He alone can give you these 5 things. Why Mirabai, Bhagavan Krishna embraced and she got merged into him? What was that? Our thoughts are cheap. Our emotions are not great. Our intellect is blunt. Our ahankar is there. Kam krodh is there. Because we didn't desire too much. Anything is possible if you really mean the business. Don't think everything is very difficult. Difficult nahi. This is required. This is required. Do you think Kevat became Kevat in one day? Kevat from his early days, he had only one desire. He knew since Bhagavan Ram has taken avatar. Every day he used to think that Bhagavan should come, nobody should be there, he should sit on my boat, I should take him across. And he used to cry, think every day. Shudra he was. No, he couldn't even approach Bhagavan Ram. His desire got fulfilled or not? God came in front of his eyes or not? He sat or not? Forget about sitting. He could do path puja also. He could get the water from the feet of Bhagavan Ram. Vishnuji's feet he got water, with Brahmaji got and Janakji got. And then last Kevat one. No, 4th person didn't get. There's a big Shakti in this world. World has lot to give. God has got lot to give to us. But we don't know how to take it. We are bad takers. I used to see some people went to Gurudev, and instead of asking any good question, then he used to ask, well, Swamiji, where from you get these glasses? This is question. Ask question about Gita Ramayana. Frame where you can milk diamond, you are not getting it from there. You are going to a billionaire and asking for 2 cents. You know what God can give. Maro ragdo thoda. Merge yourself. Have a higher desire. Number 2. Have a sadhan for that. Number 3. Go through pains for that sadhana. Number 4. Keep on doing it till you hit the bullseye. Till you get it. What to get? 5 things. I remember, Swamiji, don't tell it again. I will get a dream today, I think, about this. ऐसे नहीं देवकी कोई बन गया था, हाँ. Krishna Sutapa were there. In the rain water they did tapasya to get sun. Rain water. You read Bhagavat. Krishna Sutapa, Vasudev ji and Devaki ji. Then Bhagavan Krishna came in his hand. And then the Vasudev ji left. And when after 11 years Bhagavan was every day with Devaki only. Nobody became Gopi. Gopi bhav doesn't come like that. You read Padma Puran. One Gopi is doing tapasya. 5 crore Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Em Reem Kleem. Only tapasya. Why? To get that emotion for Lord Krishna. And then they were mad after Bhagavan. This madness after Bhagavan is to be given by Bhagavan only. You can't create it. And moment you don't do tapasya, Forget about God. Even worldly person won't be happy. If the wife doesn't do tapasya for husband, husband won't be happy. If husband doesn't do tapasya for wife, wife won't be happy. If disciple doesn't do tapasya for guru, guru won't be happy. And if guru doesn't do tapasya for disciple, disciple won't be happy. I'm coming on to mundane level also. There is nothing like that. This is the source of, this is the foundation of our spiritual life. And if anybody has weaknesses of the mind, he has not gone through sufficient pains and self-inflicted, guru-blessed, scriptural or ordained pain to get out of that mental problem and intellectual bloodness. This is must. And this will hold the higher thought. तब कोई राधा बन जाता है, तब कोई मीरा बन जाता है. Then somebody becomes Ramakrishna Paramahansa. See their lives. ऐसे बैठे बैठे नहीं. Not just by sitting and doing whatever they wish and whatever they wanted. They didn't have cheap thoughts. They didn't have narrow-minded thought. They didn't have ahankar. They didn't have kam krodh. They didn't have ishalok. They were not criticizing everybody. They had thoughts of faith, thoughts of egolessness, thoughts of extreme devotion. We'll see more tomorrow. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. बोलिए कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की. ओम हर नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.